Welcome back to Statistics for Economics class. We are in fourth chapter, that is presentation of data, fourth unit. Okay. In the previous class, we have discussed about pie diagram, how to draw a pie diagram. Okay, I hope you understood well. Coming to frequency diagrams. Frequency diagrams, as mentioned earlier, these are based on the frequencies. What is a frequency? You know, where they take values like this, as mentioned in the table. You can see it. This is frequency distribution table. Okay. So frequency diagrams take the values of the frequency distribution tables, and based on that you are going to draw diagrams. So there are various kinds of diagrams in frequency diagrams: histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve, and Ogive curve or Ogive curve. These are the four kinds of frequency diagrams normally we use. Okay, so we will start with histogram. See, these are two-dimensional diagrams. Two-dimensional means on x-axis one dimension they will take, and on y-axis another dimension it is going to be shown. See, daily earnings on one axis and number of age earners on another axis. Like this, two different. In the previous chapter we have seen what is that uni-dimensional frequency tables and bi-dimensional, like that we have seen.
Yes.
Similarly, here also histogram is a two-dimensional diagram. On x-axis one variable we are going to show, on y-axis another variable we are going to show. Okay, and again in case of histograms, the most important thing is you cannot construct a table, you cannot construct a histogram based on this data. This is which kind of series? Yes, this is which kind of series? This is discrete series.
Continuous.
No, how continuous? From 49 it did not start, no? 45 to 49, 49 to 54, like that it is not mentioned, no? It is discrete,
Yes.
no?
Okay.
Okay, so discrete series we have to convert it into continuous series. Only then it can be constructed. That is, histogram can be constructed. This is the discrete series. You please check it. See,
Okay.
here it is there. See. See. We can have a bar diagram both for discrete and continuous variables, but histogram is drawn only for a continuous variable. So this is not a continuous series. That is why you can see the solution. In solution, I told you how to convert discrete series into continuous series. 0.5 you will deduct here, 0.5 you will add here.
Yes.
Like that you will do for every class interval. So you can see the example problem, you can see here. No use. See, this is constructed 44.5 it started with. Okay, here 49.5. So originally in the table you can see it is 45, 49. So 0.5 they deducted here. That is why it came to 44.5 and 49.5, like that. Okay, so you cannot construct a histogram for a discrete series. You have to convert it into continuous series only. For continuous classes only you can draw histogram. Okay, so why like that?
Yes.
Why means, see, you are going to join them, you are going to combine them. Okay, 44.5 to 49.5. Again next class will start from 49.5. Again next class will start from 54.5. This ending point and next bar starting point is same. So that is why only for continuous classes, only for continuous series, you can draw histogram. Did you understand? Did you understand? You did not understand?